Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well and practicing social distancing. I cannot state enough how important it is to practice social distancing. It's the best way to stop the spread of this virus. And I didn't want to make a video even talking about COVID in the slightest, but COVID not only has paused the production of Grey's Anatomy Season 16, it has outright ended it. Earlier today, Deadline and a variety of other trades, though I don't think Variety actually did report on it. I'm not sure. I didn't see their tweet about it. However, Deadline is a very reliable source for Hollywood news, and a bunch of other outlets picked up on this as well. Coronavirus has stopped production of season 16 for Grey's Anatomy, which is really upsetting because season 16 I think was getting so much better. I really liked episode 18, I liked episode 19, and I think episode 20 has a lot of potential to be absolutely amazing given the drama that's going to be surrounding Richard. So again, I understand why Disney, ABC has canceled the show as of now, or not canceled the show, stop the show for season 16, because we will get a season 17. We'll talk about season 17 in a minute. Because they want to protect the actors and they want to protect the crew. I mean, when they're filming, they're in close quarters, and the whole purpose of social distancing is to stay apart so that way people can stay healthy and not catch the virus. So I totally understand. But this is just decimating not only Hollywood, but the world. This is crazy what's going on. The job market is in flux, and Hollywood is just hemorrhaging and losing money. It's ridiculous. So I was trying to think of a comparison to, have like an interesting discussion about the halting of the production, or the stopping of the production. And I thought back to season 4 of Grey's Anatomy. Now, granted, I didn't watch Grey's season 4 live. I actually only started watching it live for season 15. However, back during season 4, there was the Writers Guild strike, and that stopped, season 4 in its tracks, and it also stopped Desperate Housewives season 4 in its tracks. And then after the strike was over, they were able to get about like 7 or so more episodes left to film and, get produced. But they were all ordered for roughly 22, 24 episodes. Now, the difference between the Writers Guild strike, obviously it's, the subject matter of why the strike happened to coronavirus, but the difference there for production purposes is the Writers Guild strike stopped it, and then they're able to recover and then able to finish the season in some way, shape, or form. They lost some episodes, but it was able to end the way the writers wanted it to end. With COVID, they had no idea this was coming, so they weren't able to properly wrap up season 16. So that means the end of season 16 will be the end of episode 21, which is titled "Put on a Happy Face," excuse me. And I just want to read the description really quick. So it says, Link tries to convince Amelia to take it easy during the final stage of her pregnancy. Hayes asks Meredith a surprising question. Owen makes a shocking discovery. And that's it. So the shocking discovery, I'm guessing, for Owen is finding out that Teddy cheated him. I'm guessing Teddy is going to tell him, because I've always felt that Teddy values honesty, though I did feel that last week's episode kind of skewed that a little bit. I do think making her okay with being in an adulterous relationship is not good for the character. And we all know that she cheated with Karasik on Owen, but that was like out of desperation. But now that we know that she's more than willing to do it, I think it really does hurt the character. But I still love Kim Raver so much, and I see so much potential for Teddy that I can kind of forgive it. But my guess is that Owen is going to find out that Teddy, cheated with Karasik. He'll probably get over it. I can't imagine Owen will let the love of his life slip away. Link convincing Amelia about the baby, keeping it slow. I doubt she's going to have the baby. She was probably going to have that baby in the season finale. So the season's going to end with her pregnant, most likely, and it's also going to end with the question I'm guessing Meredith is going to get asked is, do you want to go out on a date? So we have a couple things, possibly. I mean, we can speculate about season 17 when episode 21 airs, but we know that DeLuca's alive from the promotional picture, so we didn't die. Season 17 is probably going to deal with some form of recovery. I bet episode 22 through 25 was going to focus on DeLuca getting better. So now 17 is going to have to focus on DeLuca getting better. It's going to have the birth of Amelia's baby, and also it's going to have the possibility of Toan having to work through their relationship. They really should work on the relationship because Teddy does have issues. And Owen has issues too. I think they both should go to counseling together for their PTSD. And then episode 20, I think personally it'll work for a fantastic mid-season finale. I mean, it already looks amazing. I'm so excited to discuss it. Now, I also briefly want to talk about the prior seasons of Grey's Anatomy in comparison to the cutting short. So this is actually going to be one of the shortest seasons of Grey's Anatomy. Now, season 1 was 9, and it was originally actually supposed to have 14 episodes. But then they halted production and they just moved the 5 of them to season 2. So season 2 ended up having 27. Season 1 had 9. Season 3, I believe, had 25, like season 15. And then season 4 had 17, and season 7 had 22. So then the rest of them also had 24, and season 16 was supposed to have 25. So 25, 24 has like been the sweet spot for Grey's Anatomy for a while. And they had a lot more to write. So it's really interesting that it's just going to stop short, and we're really going to be left wondering what's going to happen. Now, another thing I find interesting, and I was talking about like the finances earlier, is the actors and the crew are hired to work for so long, and they are losing money. Now, I'm aware that they're aware of what's going on with the world, so they're probably just going to have to give up these paychecks, because generally the actors, I'm not sure how the crew works. I'm assuming they get paid bi-weekly or monthly. I don't think they get paid by episode, but I know actors get paid per episode. So like Ellen Pompeo roughly gets $1 million per episode, give or take. I think she signed a $20 million deal for season 14 or season 15 and 16, I believe. So, or maybe possibly 14 too. I forget when the 20 million came into place. It might have been 14, 15, but either way, she was making $20 million in between 14 to 16. So she's roughly getting $800,000 an episode pre-taxes. She's losing out on the paychecks for episode 22, 23, 24, and 25. So where will that money come from? It won't. The actors are just losing money because the show is stopping due to the virus, which is insane. Like, just money is lost. Disney they stopped Mulan from airing, so they're not making any money on that. Black Widow's been delayed indefinitely. They're making no money on that. And it's crazy what's going on. And then the last thing I briefly want to touch about is the production of my videos for Grey's Anatomy. I will cover episode 20 and then the trailer for 21, and then I will do a 21 standalone video, no trailer obviously, and that's what we'll have. And then when season 17 gets some information, we will do a trailer review and whatnot. I'm looking forward to the next couple episodes. I think they're going to be really fun, but I'm just truly shocked about the fact that the show has been just halted. I mean, I don't question it. I understand it. It's very shocking to me that this is what's going on in the world. It's not so much that the show has been halted. It's the fact that the virus is this bad that it's going to take so long to get back to normal. And just how many different plot lines are going to be put on pause and have to be migrated back to season 17. Oh, also one last thing is all the actors that have signed on for season 17 are Ellen Pompeo, Chandra Wilson, James Pickett Jr., and Jesse Williams. I highly, highly doubt that in episode 20, Richard is going to die. He might get very sick, and maybe his recovery could have been the last 4 episodes of season 16. But my guess is that now season 17 will pick up. He'll still be there, and he'll be in a slow recovery. It's possible that season 17 could be the final season of Grey's Anatomy, but I don't want to get into that discussion until 2021, which is when ABC will announce if the show has been renewed or not. They roughly announce cancellations and renewals from February to May. And that's really it. I'm very upset that the show is stopped, but I'm glad that everyone is staying safe, and I hope that you guys stay safe and practice social distancing as well. And what do you guys think about the show being essentially it's cut? Like, because there's a very good chance that episode 21 will not have a cliffhanger, and we will just be questioning, what could happen. However, I do think that we'll be wondering about Richard's recovery and the future of Towen. So anyway, share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay safe, guys, and we'll talk about Grey's Anatomy next Thursday. All right, bye.